Hey everyone, welcome to this radio video. And this is another tuning the bands with comments video. The 19 meter band at 1415 UTC. So I'll be tuning around, and we are April 26th, 2014, in the middle of the summer 2014 schedules on Shortwave. I was thinking while making these videos that, with time these videos are going to be so interesting because eventually, maybe 5 or 10 years from now, they'll be online, and some of those stations are going to be gone, and we're going to have a possibility to hear the past on Shortwave, what it was like 5 years, 10 years ago. So I think this is going to be cool. So let's start tuning around 19 meter band at 1416 UTC with WWV, making it quite well. Let's just try my antennas on WWV. So this is the long wire. This is my whip. So we have an S6 long wire, definitely a few S units better. On this case, my long wire is better and doesn't seem to have much more noise than the whip. Do it again. Long wire. Whip. Long wire. So definitely a winner in the long wire here. So let's start tuning around 1416 UTC, 19 meter band, in search of signals.
At the tone, 14 hours, 17 minutes, coordinated universal time.
This is a very, very weak Radio Oman, the Sultanate of Oman Broadcasting, and they are in English at this time. This is mostly transmitted towards Europe, but when propagation is good, we can hear it in North America, but it usually is quite weak. So this is Oman, and it's in English at 1400 UT to 1500. So it's worth trying. This is Radio Havana, Cuba, using this frequency quite extensively. 15230 is used on many hours a day in Spanish. This would be Radio Free Europe. Interesting to note the interference that I hear on the long wire here, and I don't get it on the whip. Radio Havana, Cuba.
Resistencia a los antibióticos, un problema universal.
Cuarto tema en cartas a la redacción.
La resistencia a los antibióticos es una de las grandes amenazas. La segunda pregunta que nos hizo llegar el oyente puertorriqueño Juan Alberto Alpizar.
Cada vez hay más informaciones que hablan de la creciente dificultad para tratar enfermedades provocadas por bacterias como la Escherichia coli.
Según esos reportes, hoy día se usan muchos antibióticos.
Radio Havana, Cuba, once again, many 19 meter band frequencies.
Esto contribuye a crear resistencia.
Yes, I think it's important to
station called something like at Miva Yatra Radio from Now in Germany transmitter site. China Radio International from Tajikistan transmitter. This would apparently be Voice of Tibet, transmitted from the Madagascar relay station in the Indian Ocean. They are broadcasting towards the east, which means that this is a possible reception, pretty much going all around Earth and coming back to North America.
وكان غالب أهل البادية إما تابعين لأهل الصباح وكان غالب أهل البادية إما تابعين لأهل الصباح أو لأهل الصبح فالقبيلة الموالية تغزو وتحارب والمعنى تحارب.
Not really sure what this is. Oh, here we go.
Ended up where he ended up, on a mountaintop. Wow. Ended up in a pit. No, I inherited the earth.
This is WJHR, station transmitting only in upper sideband, 15550. It's from Florida.
In the last day. Now, all you to your hands, you're going to identify with Noah and his family, or Lot and his family. Some of you are going to end up like Noah, some of you are going to end up like Lot. Some of you are going to end up like Noah's wife.
Interesting to note, my whip has a much better reception. Even though my whip is omnidirectional, or you know what, my long wire is directional because it's northeast southwest, and a long wire has some directional capabilities. So from what I can hear is that it seems that everything that is north and south seems to come better on my whip antenna that is very omnidirectional basically.
Pictures of the Christian last day. So look with me, please, there in 2 Peter. Notice what the Bible says, 2 Peter chapter 2.
KBS World Radio in Korean. I listened to their English broadcast this morning. They had the mailbag show, and we're reading letters from listeners. KBS World Radio 15575, they have English from 14 to 1500 UTC if you're in North America. It's an hit or miss situation because they do transmit direct from Korea. It's a long shot, and depending on propagation, well, either it comes in real strong or real weak or not at all. This morning was okay, enough to listen to the program. So why not try that 14 to 1500 hours UTC. KBS World Radio in English if you're in North America. This is weak, but it's, I believe, Greece, the voice of Greece.
Anymore. You seek the life that is in Christ Jesus.
The Overcomer Ministry transmitted from Okeechobee, Florida via the transmitter site of WRMI.
They shall turn away their ears from the truth.
No.
아닌 다른 나라를 주장하는 게 되겠습니다만은 상상하기 힘든 보험 장소 조치를 준비하고 있다거나 4월 30일 이전에 큰일이 일어날 것이다.
Voice of America in Korean from the Philippines relay, so the Asia is coming in really well on the 19-meter band. Really a strong signal from the Philippines, Voice of America.
그 내무선을 보고는 자타 핵실험은
Amazing. People do that with the church. Unconsciously, perhaps, subconsciously. I mean, after all, I give $22.50 a week. Now that gives me the privilege of literature.
WWCR,
It gives me child care,
Nashville, Tennessee, USA.
exercise, Family Life Center.
And there we go. So that was the 19-meter band at 14:17 to about 14:28 UTC. Tuning around with comments. Hope you enjoy the videos. 73.